Hello everyone, and welcome back to Woodlawn Memorial Park here in Nashville, Tennessee. This week, I'm in the Garden of Gethsemane. Here, on a hillside, I'm going to visit one of country music's most popular honky tonk stars, a member of the Country Music Hall of Fame, the great Webb Pierce. Michael Webb Pierce was born in West Monroe, Louisiana on August 8, 1921. He grew up listening to the music of Jimmie Rodgers along with Western swing and traditional Cajun music. As a teenager, he taught himself how to play the guitar and soon had his own 15-minute radio show. After serving a stint in the United States Army Air Force, Webb married Betty Jane Lewis, and the couple moved to Shreveport, Louisiana, where Webb took a job in a Sears and Roebuck store to support his new bride. But times were hard, and Webb and Betty Jane began performing at local functions to earn extra money, and they soon began appearing as the Singing Sweethearts on the morning show on KTBS radio. In 1949, the couple signed a recording contract with Four Star Records. However, only Webb enjoyed success, and that strained their marriage. The couple ended up divorcing in 1950. Webb's newfound popularity landed him a spot on the Louisiana Hayride, where he performed with the likes of Floyd Kramer, Baron Young, and Teddy and Doyle, the Wilbur brothers. In 1951, Webb moved to Nashville and left the Four Star label and almost immediately signed with Decca Records. With Decca, he recorded his first #1 single called Wandering, which he quickly followed up with his second #1 hit, That Heart Belongs to Me. In 1952, the Grand Ole Opry had fired Hank Williams and needed to find a replacement. Webb Pierce was the man they chose to join the Opry cast. In joining the Opry, Webb's popularity soared and he became one of the most popular stars in country music. Over the next 4 years, every single he released landed in the top 10 on the country charts, with 10 of those songs reaching #1, including There Stands the Glass, More and More, and I'm in the Jailhouse Now. In the decade of the 1950s, Webb Pierce's singles spent a total of 113 weeks at #1 on the charts. All total during the decade, he charted 47 singles, 39 of which reached the top 10, 26 reached the top 4, and 13 soared to #1. During the 50s, no other country music star enjoyed the success that Webb Pierce enjoyed. In addition to his success, Webb was known for a lavish lifestyle. On stage, he wore custom-made flamboyant suits made by the famed Hollywood tailor, Nudie Cohen. He built a $30,000 guitar-shaped pool at his Nashville home, which became a popular tourist attraction. But his most extravagant thing was his 2 convertibles that were lined with silver dollars. Webb continued to tour and perform on the Opry until he was diagnosed with cancer in the mid-1980s. His battle with the disease would eventually limit his ability to perform, but he would still appear on the Opry from time to time. Cancer would finally claim his life on February 24th, 1992, at the age of 69. Webb Pierce has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2001. He also became a member of the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame in 2008. Well, this ends my visit to the grave of Webb Pierce. Next week, I'm going to walk just a few steps down the hill and visit the grave of another Country Music Hall of Famer, the great Marty Robbins. But that's next week. For now, I'm going to ask you to be sure and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, remember, life is a wonderful journey. Be sure to take time and enjoy it. And I'll see you down the road. So long, everyone.